Hello, amazing women. This is Lada from Radiant Yin, and I'm here with a short, hopefully, February energy update. Today, when I'm recording this video, is February the 4th. It's Wednesday. And I don't know how about you, but I've been definitely feeling the squeeze past few days since February started. And we're in the last leg of the snake year. So we're still shedding. This is the last squeeze. It kind of almost reminds me of like energy before solstices. Or equinoxes can be pretty intense, but usually the solstice energy can really like squeeze the shit out of us. So we're able to be reborn and bring in vibrations that are more aligned with who we are in this present moment. So I have a few notes so I don't get lost too much. My first note is energy of urgency. And I would say we're all feeling it. Every session, every energy check I'm doing, people are like, there's this urgency. I've been feeling it too. And I would suggest to start noticing, is it my urgency, or how much of this urgency I'm feeling right in this moment is really mine? And am I really being present, or am I already matching the vibration of what's coming? So we can do it together. Just close your eyes because it's going to be real fast. Just close your eyes. And kind of notice, is your energy kind of spread thin? Are you a little bit anxious? Are you kind of ahead of yourself? So your body doesn't have that stability of grounding, right? You're already projecting the energy onto the future. And if you notice that, just bring attention to your physical body. Just touch it. Hello, body. Hey. Because the body is here. The body is in present time. And just allow your crown chakra, which is on the top of your head, just start matching the right now. Notice if a color comes to your mind without looking for it. If it comes, for me it was green, so my crown chakra just turned green. And what it does is it immediately starts calming your body. Because right now you really don't have any problem. Right now you are safe. Right now we are still releasing and letting go and preparing for this new energy. The energy will be shifting and we're already starting to feel it, right? But we're not there yet. It's kind of like if you went for holidays, and I see it a lot, I used to do it too. And if people kind of are running away, like holidays is a time to vacate from our lives, just run away, they're often going to be matching the energy of something that's about to come, but they're not there yet. So their energy is kind of spread thin. They can get pretty anxious. And then often what happens when they actually get on their holidays, it's a bit of a downer because their energy was already there. So now when they got their body there, they can completely have it. They can be present with it. So calling your energy to present moment. Ground energetically. I'm going to attach a video for grounding, simple grounding, and really any of my meditation videos is going to have grounding in it. So you can really dive anywhere and there's going to be grounding. But it's also go for a walk in nature. Step out of the house a few times a day if it's a sunny day and just let the sun kiss you for a little bit. Sun activates our DNA, and there's a lot of fear of sun right now. And of course, many people took it to extremes, like they were lying on the sun out of body for hours. Well, that's not healthy. But if you stay present and you're in your body, the sun will exactly tell you how much you can have at the time on a day. So go for a walk, do some exercises that you really feel into your body, breath work, running your energy if you know how, do something creative, things that bring you joy. And also we all need more amusement. with the old system, the matrix shattering, and there's just so much noise, and there is a lot of suffering on earth right now. We kind of have to create a practice of amusement. So laugh at the small things, find things that make you smile, make you laugh, find a good comedy or that friend who's really funny, and you know you can laugh together. Amusement is a very high spiritual vibration, and it helps us to stay grounded and not get programmed, stay in our body. Seriousness really brings us down, and it makes the energy stuck. So that's why meditation practices that are based in a seriousness are not really working much. So find that amusement, and we really got to make fun of ourselves. I would say that's number one at this point. It's just starting to laugh at yourself, because that's so helpful, and it's also the hardest thing to do, right? That's where our egos get like, I gotta take it seriously. So number one, energy of urgency. My second note is fear as a gatekeeper, and you know I talk about it a lot. So whenever we reach another layer of consciousness or creation, there's going to be fear. And I believe it was Violet Davis who said just a gorgeous sentence I so resonate with. And she says, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Yes, it is truth. So if you live that safe, comfortable life, yes, you're not scared, but you're also probably dying on the inside. And it might have been life that kicked your ass and you had to do the changes, or you were so down or feeling dead on the inside, you started creating change. And now it's scary, because we're kind of tapping into the unknown. So be with your fear, sit with it, recognize it. Often when I sit with this level of fear, I realize it's actually excitement. I'm getting excited because I'm expanding. I'm going into another level of experience in this human body. And we're all in it, and you can be in different states. You might be just touching this new level of transformation, or you might be in it for many years. But I've noticed that the fear, if we are actually embodied, if we're not out of body, we're going to meet that fear. So it's a gatekeeper. Have respect, but also know this means you're ready to enter a new phase of your life, and don't let the fear stop you. You know, it kind of reminds me like when you have a date with somebody you really like, right? And you kind of get all nervous and, oh, I feel like those jitters in my third chakra, and usually like it's kind of a full body fear. And then you're on that date and it goes well, and you're like, oh, this is actually really, really nice. Or when I used to DJ regularly, I would be shit scared whenever I would come in front of the audience. And every time I just wanted to run away. I was like, can somebody DJ? And then I didn't, and it was usually the best freaking experience. So remember those times when you were really, really shit scared, but what's on the other side when you were brave, right? Courage. Courage is not absence of fear. Actually, fear in a sense defines courage the way courage defines fear, right? We live in the duality. We can't experience one without the other. Another note that I have is receiving, our ability to receive. So that's the other part of creation. We usually hear a lot about the masculine part, the yin, which is, okay, I wish for it, I visualize it, I send it out, and then, I can even take action, take steps towards it. And then there's second part that's equally important, and this is the ability to have it, the ability to receive. And a lot of us have a huge amount of pain around receiving, which is, by the way, our feminine. Feminine is receiving. It's not the doer, it's the receiver. Again, doesn't mean passive, doesn't mean any of it. It just means our ability to open it and receive something unconditionally is part of the feminine within all of us. So you might have noticed that you're blocking your creations. There might be a bit of that fear or unease. So become aware of it. Become aware that we are also the ones that are blocking if something comes to our life or not. And so work that pain, feel it, let it move, don't sit at it, don't overthink it. Just pain is really stuck energy. So when we allow ourselves to feel it and move it, the energy starts moving again. So you might be crying more of those old fears or processing any of those old stuck emotions that might be really intense next 2 weeks. That's good. It means you're creating space. You're releasing something that was stuck. So what you want can really come in. And this new vibration is really pushing. It's pushing us. If you have that mock-up, if you have that intention as a soul, it's going to be kicking your ass right now. So stay with it. Don't tap out. And then the last note that I wrote is taking people and things from pedestals. So I would really encourage all of us to re-examine our values and notice if there is anybody you're kind of putting above yourself, as your reference, or it can be a spiritual teacher, it can be an amazing spiritual teacher, but don't shove them in a space of your higher self. The teacher is here to reflect to you, your teacher, teach you some tools or angles of point of view, but you are your own teacher. You really have your higher self. You have that script you have written, and any teacher and any techniques are just here to help you remember that you are the creator. So start taking off people from pedestals. Or did you put in the center of your value system money or popularity or success? And maybe you've already achieved it and realized, oh, this is not really making me happy, right? So also for us, since this video is for women, the whole patriarchy programmed us to worship the man, right? Put the man in the center and worship him, no matter who he is. Twist yourself in little shapes like a pretzel so you're likable. You're accepted. Chase him. Do everything for him. This is a big one, and more and more women are awakening to that. And I really do see that New Earth is about healthy and balanced relationships, friendships, partnerships, work relationships, all sorts of relationships, meeting a stranger on the street and having a really nice exchange with them. And in order for us to get to the healthy part, we each have to own our own space and know who we are and that we already are complete. Because I used to do this too, this idea that, well, I feel incomplete, but I want somebody who is so enlightened and so in themselves and so fit and so well-rounded, while I still didn't know I was complete, right? So this phase, some people might be already getting their intentions and mock-ups if you've been creating the space and really kind of riding the wave of the energy past few years. You might be more ready to receive your mock-ups, your intentions. And some of you might be kind of starting to realize, oh, damn, I gotta be sorting out through things. I need to do some clean out, energetical and physical, and remembering who I am, so I can actually attract those kinds of relationships, or the relationships I already have can take that step to the next level. And I talk about sacrifice a lot, even though I think I haven't really used exactly this word, sacrificing, right? We don't like that in our culture. We think we just hoard. Oh, I want more, I want more, I want more, but I'm not gonna let anything go. Well, part of growth and creating space is sacrifice. And sometimes we're gonna sacrifice things that feel good, but we maybe know they're not that good for us. So they might feel good short term, but not really long term. They're not benefiting us. So meditate on it, sit with it, feel into it, because we always know it's time to let go. And we often hold on, right? Because it's scary to let go, or we kind of like, oh, what am I gonna meet? And often there will be an emotion we're avoiding. So if you can know that, then when you let something or someone go, and it can be a thought pattern, it can be also a habit, right? You can be like, well, and I'm gonna feel, so just get ready to feel stuff, and then be curious, because that emotion is a medicine. That's something that needs to speak to your body, speaking to your soul. And it can be an old thing that's preventing you to manifest the life of your dreams. So it is really worth it. And again, fear is going to be a gatekeeper. So if you can become aware and not run away from your fear, but stay in your body and realize, oh, I feel fear, and yet I'm safe, but there is part of me that kind of is like, oh, very uneasy. Maybe that's the fear. It's telling you you're really close. And there's something to explore here, something to feel. And that will propel you to that next level. So these are my little updates for today, keeping it short. And I'm there with you. You know, we're all in this together, and we're all creating this new consciousness, this new earth. And the values of it are very different. So are you investing into the old matrix, or maybe even trying to change the old matrix? And maybe that is your truth. Or are you the person who is here to help to create the new? And for those of us who are here to help to create the new, I would say it's really good to start visualizing what kind of earth we want to live on, what kind of society we want to create together. And it's based on cooperation, not competition. So it's a very new vibration, right? Because the old systems were always, or for very, 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 very long time, the control systems were based in competition. One is better than another. One race is better than another. Men are better than women. Straight people are better than gay people, you know, and this is just all a bunch of rubbish. Like, we have so much, we're so rich, and we are each different and unique, and it's so yummy. And this is the energetics of the new earth that we're creating together. And the very last thing I would like to share, I have these great cards. They're my friends' cards, and they're called Spiritual as Fuck. And I love choosing them because they're no bullshit. And this morning I chose love like people aren't total assholes. I just love it, right? And people were assholes to us. We probably were assholes to other people. And forgiving is not saying, oh, this was okay, or I want to be your friend or your lover again. Forgiving means I'm going to release the poison I was holding in myself due to your actions. That's really what forgiveness is. And that creates huge space for healing. So thank you very much. Thank you for following me. And if you wish to subscribe to the Radiant Yin newsletter, you're gonna find the subscribe button below. You can also send it to a friend, and you can also subscribe to this YouTube channel if it speaks to you. And you can unsubscribe anytime. I will never take it personally. Thank you so much. This is Lada from Radiant Yin. Have a great day. Bye.